A former DSS supervisor trusted to help needy families, now facing federal charges, accused of using clients' personal information to fill out fake requests and embezzle thousands of dollars.
It made me sick. The whole thing makes me sick.
That money was supposed to go to families who were struggling to pay rent and utility bills.
Only Channel 9 obtained a federal indictment today, laying out the criminal charges against a former Mecklenburg County DSS supervisor.
Eyewitness News anchor Allison Lottis went straight to the county to ask how this could happen and what they're doing to protect the most vulnerable. Allison.
Paul and Erica, Paula Elaine Thomas worked for the county for 14 years. She was in a position of trust, but this indictment outlines the allegations of how she abused that trust to pad her own pocket. And today, several county commissioners didn't know about the criminal charges until I told them. Mecklenburg County's Youth and Family Services Division website clearly posts a mission to protect children by strengthening the capacity for self-sufficiency in families. But this federal indictment reveals how vulnerable families seeking help with rent and utilities became victims at the hands of Paula Elaine Thomas, a social worker supervisor. Court documents say Thomas oversaw approval of requests for rent and utility funds, but between 2012 and 2013, she created false and fraudulent requests by unlawfully using current and former DSS clients' names, social security numbers, and dates of birth. Those requests then went to Crisis Assistance Ministry, and the nonprofit wrote the checks. But prosecutors say Thomas funneled thousands to herself or others to satisfy personal debts or for other reasons. Commissioners like Matt Ridenauer didn't know about the criminal charges until we told him. And she is accused of using people's personal information to pad her own pocket. Does that make you angry?
It makes me thankful that we have that she's being brought to justice, and there's a concern for me as a commissioner that might break the public trust.
It just made me sick. Yeah, it made me sick.
Commissioner Pat Cotham says they want answers.
All of this will be investigated, and we'll, and through our audit committee, we'll ask the tough questions.
Questions about the breakdown and efforts to protect vulnerable families from fraud. And I sent the county a whole list of questions today. They wouldn't answer all of them, and they declined my request for an on-camera interview, but they did send me this security and confidentiality agreement. They tell me that every new employee must sign this, and current staffers have to sign it every single year. Live at the Government Center, Allison Lottis, Channel 9 Eyewitness News.